Hi, Vivian. Tell us how your parents first met and how they reconnected.
I was told that this love connection started when they were young, working. They eyes kind of met, and they kind of fell for each other at that time, and that was 69, about 69 years ago. They both worked in the fields. They're from South Carolina, so when they were out working one day, they saw each other in the field, and it started from that.
Now, how long were they married and what were some of the things that made them such a strong couple?
They were married 67 years, but they were together for 69. Um, Starting in South Carolina and then coming up to Connecticut by way of New York, just for a stint. But I think probably the strongest memory of them as a marriage is that they always stuck together doing things with the family and caring for family members. That was a big thing for them, that they wanted to make sure everybody was able to do better in life. So they always believe in caring for others.
What are some of your favorite memories of time spent together as a family?
When I was younger, a lot of it was just fun because they both worked a lot. We had a great aunt who cared for us during the day when they were working. But on the week's end, we would often have like almost a talent show kind of thing where everybody was around, either singing, dancing, or they're telling stories. A lot of times they told stories about my brother and I when we were young, stories that were usually funny to them, but we along the way, we didn't always think they were funny, but we heard our stories over and over through the years. But we spent a lot of time doing that. And we often um, had social things with extended family because our house was the house that everybody came to socially because my mom was such a good cook. So everybody loved coming.
You mentioned that their love story was one of taking care of other people. How did that shape you and your desire to care for them?
I grew up with somebody else in our house always, so it was a given. I can't remember a time when there wasn't somebody who was not the nuclear family that was actually either living with us or vacationing with us for an extended period, staying with us while they go to college locally. And so I was used to extra people, the brothers and sisters. There are only two of us, but it seems I had more siblings via these nieces, nephews, brothers, and sisters of my parents. And I guess being used to that, um, I realized that taking care of people is important. That's part of my job, but also taking care of my parents. I didn't want them, and it was their desire to stay at home. They didn't want to go anywhere else to be cared for. So I thought it was my responsibility to take care of them the way they took care of other people. Because when the whole story is told, there was no one else to take care of them. So I had no choice. It was my desire, but I had no choice because I needed them to be taken care of. So that's why I did things the way they did it, the best I can.
How has Swaka helped you do that?
SWACA helped by giving me an opportunity to have assistance to care for activities that I wasn't a strong suit for me. Obviously, I had no children, so I wasn't used to taking care of other people in that regard. As they aged, it became more difficult to do certain things. In addition to my having had illness prior to taking care of them, so we were all in the home needing care. So it made it easier for me to have assistance to do some of the things for caring for my parents, the physical, even caring for the house. So that was a big help for me, as well as them, and the attachment they had to people who were coming to take care of them.